There's nothing that puts Hollywood's failures on display more than Godzilla Minus One. It shows exactly what a movie needs to be. It's something without diversity. It's something without a strong female lead. It's something that is actually a story of men fighting for their country and doing something good. Gosh, it's like what the Avengers used to be or what Star Wars used to be. Oh my gosh, something that these producers forgot when they went into their boardrooms and said, okay, we need to have a black guy and a lesbian chick and what else are we going to have? Are we going to have a plot? Oops. Well, Godzilla Minus One never thought about any of that. In Japan, they don't care about any of that. They just made a movie by Japanese, for Japanese. And guess what? It just worked because it was a good story at the end of the day. And when you do that and you don't worry about your diversity check marks, you see success. And that's exactly what we're seeing today. And it's across the spectrum where there's people left and right talking about this. It brings everybody together when you're just having fun. And that's what entertainment should have been all along. We'll show some cool comments on that as we get into this. Now, this is really interesting to me too, because another Hollywood failure that this highlights is the fact that these big budget Hollywood movies are crazy. This only cost $15 million to make. The Marvels cost over $200 million. Secret Invasion cost over $200 million. Those were big failures. What's going on over here? None of these movies worked very well. The Flash, of course, more than quadruple this, right? So all of these movies are costing a ton from Hollywood, but this looked even better than anything Hollywood's come out with. It's not like the effects were subpar. It's not like the acting was subpar. What's going on here? Everything was good about this, and it cost almost nothing to make. This is like a TV episode on America's standards. And of course, because of that, it's already grossed $35 million. Now, this is a big number for Japanese product. It is actually the biggest foreign numbers for North America, with 11 million over the weekend for a Japanese film in 20 plus years. So this is absolutely huge. It shows that there are audiences for good movies. It does show that, of course, when you do something right, it's very easy and you don't need to spend a ton of money to do it. You just need to have the right talent. Absolutely a beautiful thing that we're seeing on this front. So where's all the Hollywood money going? Why is it so expensive to make these movies? I'm trying to figure this out. I don't have an answer. Maybe you do in the comments down below. I would love to hear why Hollywood costs so much more than this when this is so much better. It just makes no sense to me. Also, hit that like and subscribe button, my friends, because I would love to have you back on the channel. Of course, we report on this stuff regularly, and we appreciate you being there. Now, look at some of the reactions here. Here's what Nerderotic says about this. The message divides. Good stories bring people together. Godzilla's got an audience score of 98% on Rotten Tomatoes as of yesterday. And of course, 97% for critics. So critics and audiences both love it. Because there is no woke diversity message. And what I got to say is it's not that there's no message to Godzilla. There is a message. It's just about being a hero. It's about standing up. It's about being a man. And that sort of thing just feels good to everybody. The messages that are fake, that are all about women are the same as men, or that you can be a man and you can wear a dress and be a woman. Those sort of things are fake, and they don't resonate with people because people don't believe that, because it's not true. That's what it comes down to. It's not that you can make a good woke movie. You can't. It just doesn't work at the end of the day. There are truths and there's beauty in truth, and of course that's what shows in the Godzilla movie also. But the left also likes it too. This is Gail Simone. She is of course notorious for trolling the right online. And this is what she does. Godzilla Minus One, holy crap, what a movie. The other thing about Godzilla, yes, it was a Saturday night, but the theater was the busiest I've seen since Barbie. Very diverse group of watchers too, age-wise. Now look at this. You have a diverse group of watchers for a non-diverse movie. Oh my gosh, this is the opposite of what Hollywood tells you. They tell you that you need to have this cookie cutter D&D party of representation. You got to have the disabled person, or the weird autist. You got to have a black lady. You got to have a gay. Otherwise, we can't make the movie, right? Wrong. This worked without that completely. And of course, the audiences tune in anyway, because it's not about the audiences wanting to see just a generic cookie cutter stereotype of themselves and their identity check marks in a movie. They want to see good characters at the end of the day. And that's exactly what was done here. And gosh, Gail's never going to mention that on her Twitter, of course not. But that's why this worked very well again. All right, leave a comment down below and hit that like and subscribe button, my friends. We'll be back soon.